I am here again. Late again. Software can be so helpful and so not helpful. I think we can all relate. Thank you so much for joining me, whether you are live or whether you gave up on me and you are joining me on replay. I welcome you so much. This is Lisa Harden. I am coming to you live from the Stamping Zoo in a very chilly but sunny Boise, Idaho. I'm going to close out of some things here. I don't know if that was causing an issue. I doubt it. But anyway, I want to hopefully from here forward, we will have a very nice, technically sound time. We are going to open up this box. I have not opened any of the kit. Now, I have already seen certain things to do with it, but I want to show you exactly how the kit looks when you receive it. If you are not already a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, as you're watching this, why don't you think about it? Keep in mind, this kit is, I believe, $25. That includes shipping. It is a tremendous value. I think it is. You can judge for yourself as you watch it. I will tell you a little bit about Paper Pumpkin. I will tell you a little bit about the Stamping Zoo, and I will tell you a lot about our beautiful, high quality paper crafting products from Stampin' Up. I am a Stampin' Up independent demonstrator. One of the things that means is that I sell Paper Pumpkin and thousands of other high quality paper crafts. So, whatever you like to do, or if you've never dabbled in the paper crafts, why don't you stamp and chat with me for just a little while here, and maybe you'll find a project or two you might like. One great thing about Paper Pumpkin that I will mention probably several times is that to complete the project, you really need just everything in this box and maybe a pair of scissors, but not always that. Okay. So, this is a great way to try something new at a low cost for the high quality product inside. Hello, Jean. I'm so happy to see you jumping on. And hey, Kathy String, it has been a while. Hi, Deb. Oh, it's good to see you guys. And I'm also going to announce the winners of my little prizes, my little um, 4 or 5 prizes. I don't remember, but so many of you were so kind to take time and watch, share, comment on all of the 10 days of celebration that I put into my 10-day series. And so I have some little congratulatory thank you prizes, I guess, some little thank you prizes that really are just a small token of my gratitude. And they were mostly drawn at random. Okay. So I just want you to know that I thank all of you that participated in that. And with that, I guess we better get started because I messed around with my audio so long. You would have thought I was like Taylor Swift getting ready for a concert. But no, alas, it is just me, Lisa Harden. Mm. Deb, you're going into some more snow, huh? Okay, hang in there. Good stamping weather, huh? Everyone, as you are looking through these products, if you are interested at any time, you can head on over to my website, thestampingzoo.com. There you can hit the Shop Now tab and it doesn't cost anything to look around the Stampin' Up store. You may find a few things you would like. And if you place an order with me, first of all, thank you so much. I appreciate any and all orders. I do run this as a business, and that helps the business grow, right? If you place an order of 100 or under $150, if you would be so kind as to apply the host code you see on the screen here to your order, that helps me further bring new products to you each and every week to share with you for free. If your order is $150 or over, please do not apply this host code. I want you to gain your own host rewards, which begin at 10% and go up from there. Now, speaking of great value for money, we have a super duper Saleabration starter kit going on now through the end of February. You can add even more to your starter kit. A starter kit is basically just a big order with a bunch of freebies. And then after you have the starter kit, the trial period, if you want to say, is that for 7 months, you can shop with at least a 20% discount and take advantage of all of the freebies that I give to my team. And there's no other requirement you need to do besides purchase the starter kit. That is true. You heard me right. Okay. So you have two options till the end of February. You can choose $155 in product of your choice for only $99 plus tax, free shipping. Or you can choose $125 in product of your choice, plus Stampin' Up! Will let you select two of the four Stamp 'em Right marker color families, 10 markers each. So you get an extra 20 markers for free, plus an exclusive stamp set that they designed to coordinate nicely with the Stampin' Right markers. That is the better value. It is about $216 of product. However, if you already have all of the markers and would prefer to take option one, it's still a great deal. Okay. So please think about that. I would love to have you on my team. As I always say, everybody has a place on my team. Again, you can go to thestampingzoo.com, hit the Join My Team tab, and go from there. Okay, so today we are going to talk about, we're going to do an unboxing with alternates of the January 2025 Paper Pumpkin Kit Hearts for You. Of course, as you can tell here from our graphic, it's a little sneak peek of, guess what? It's hearts for you. And lots of cool elements. There's champagne foil in this, and a stamp set, and an ink, and much more. So I am going to show it all to you. This is the little sneak peek for February's. It will be called Hello Spring. It will coordinate with the Grow with Love bundle that's in the mini catalog. And so please take a look at that. And if you like it, then you'll probably love this paper pumpkin. Finally, in March, you can get Daisy Daydream. Yay. And look at the beautiful floral box it comes in. So all of these are all-inclusive kits with a stamp set and an ink pad, and they come right to your mailbox. Okay. Also, if you want to, you can add on the coordinating die set. It's probably about $12 or $13. I don't remember exactly. I was way too busy thinking about other things, I guess, and I forgot to order it the last couple of times. So we are not even going to have the coordinating add-on to add to this class, but it's okay because you don't have to have it. But if you do have a die cutting machine, either the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss or the regular, these work seamlessly, and you can grab some things from your stash and do your own alternates. All right, everyone, as you will see in the description to this video, either above the video or below the video, based on where you're watching this, I have put together a 73-page tutorial, which includes measurements and detailed descriptions, thumbnails of the products I used in all of my projects for my 10-day celebration series. It is only, is it $50? No. $30? No. It's $20. Okay. Less than $1 a project. And I think that you will get a lot of inspiration from this tutorial. That was my intent. So again, it's 25 projects. It's not just the projects that are showing here, but it's 25 projects in a big PDF, lots of color photos and things like that. $20. So if you would like to purchase that, you can just click on the link below or above. All right. Also, I still have the Totally Toadstools class, totally free promotion going on. This will go on through January, and then I will introduce a new one for February. But when you purchase a minimum of $60 of product from using my Shop Now links, you can, first of all, you'll earn a free celebration reward. And second, you will get kits from me to make all 4 of these lovely toadstool cards, including the toadstool paper. So you can choose the toadstool paper for free if you want, or you can get that at a later time, because I will send you everything you need paper-wise to make these cards. And then if you want to supersize your order to a minimum of $80, I will even include the bolt of ribbon that I used as an alternate on these projects. So please take a look at that. You can use this host code, or you can use the other host code that I have active that starts with a Q. Again, if your order is $150 or over, do not use the host code. I want you to collect your own extra benefits, and I will send you the kit anyway. Okay? All right, February's Zubilee Crafty Kit. That is my designed subscription kit. So this is the kit that I design that comes to your mailbox every month if you choose. Okay, so you're going to make 5 cards and 1 project, and you get to craft along with me on your time because it is an online class. The videos are housed in an exclusive Facebook group or sent to you on another platform if you don't use Facebook. All right, you also will receive another color tutorial. I like writing tutorials. Isn't that weird? But I like it. And you can choose this as a 1-month option or a month-to-month subscription. If you choose the subscription at the end of 6 months, I am going to send you a goodie bag full of all sorts of beautiful Stampin' Up! Products, as well as if you are purchasing this kit and you want to add on the Storybook Friends bundle, which is going to be the featured bundle for the designs, I will pay the tax and shipping on that for you. So it's a 17% discount. So it's almost like getting the kit for free. Okay, please don't forget about our fun little contest. It goes on every month. It's called Chopped. You can read all about it in the link. Just click on the links here. I've got lots of links for you to look at. And it's only $8 a month. So it's a great way to join into a little crafty community and do a little something fun, set a little contest for yourself every month. And who knows, you might win. All right, if you are going to be in the Boise area or if you would like to be, on Saturday, February 8th, join me for Stamp Camp. That's an in-person camp right here where we make 4 beautiful cards using beautiful Stampin' Up! Product, right? Current Stampin' Up! Product. The cost for this is $20 or free with a $25 order. That's right, you get this class for free, and then you just get to purchase something that you probably wanted anyway. So come on down. You can register by February 1st. Link is in the description. And finally, I've got the Bon Appetit Club. This is also a month-to-month subscription, $10 a month, including shipping. And I send you a kit to make a recipe card that is 5.5 by 8.5. And most months you're going to get a recipe from myself or someone else in the group. It will be a tried and true recipe. Might have a little story to go along with it, which really makes it fun, doesn't it? So that's another way to join yet another little crafty community. And you receive again, a written PDF tutorial for this. This is a single project. It's it's usually very self-explanatory, but I send you the PDF anyway, so that if you want to use the layout at a later date, then you'll have all the measurements, etc. And again, you will also have the shopping links. Okay. Oh my gosh, so many fun things going on, don't you think? All right, let's turn this down and get to the business of paper pumpkin, shall we? Let me get this out of the way. Jean says, somebody said they got paper pumpkin from the beginning. And Jean says she can't believe how much paper pumpkin has changed. It has changed. Yeah. And it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Some beautiful cards projects, especially in the last year. I agree. And hello, Jenny, and thank you for sharing. And Jenny reminds me to please remind you, if you are enjoying this, or if you're just thinking you might enjoy it, or you want to help a small business of 1 and 2 dogs, then please share this video with your friends on social media. You never know when a friend of yours wants to take a moment and do a little virtual paper crafting. And also, it just helps my business so much. And so that's why I ask for it every single time. So it's free to you, but it means a lot to the Stamping Zoo, okay? All right, so here are the products, usually wrapped in a beautiful piece of pool party tissue paper, which I highly encourage you to reuse. And here we've got the stamp set. You have my heart celebrate love, love. You're my favorite and you. Okay? Oh my gosh. It's very touchy-feely, but we also have a heart. Oh gosh. Okay, I need to show you guys this and then I'm gonna move it off to the side. Look what I worked on this morning. I know it doesn't quite look right, but her ears are right here. So I had never done this before. And my friend Tony said, come over. We are going to make these little felted llamas. She's very, this is her like passion, not llamas, not felted llamas, but fabric. Okay. And so I didn't think I'd have a problem, right? And then I was like, I look at my stitches. I told her, I can't believe after looking at this, I can't believe that I can put paper straight on a piece of cardstock. I was like, and she said, just it's muscle memory like everything else. So I have some homework to do on it, some blanket stitch. And then I'm going to go back to Tony's. We're going to stuff it and, she, of course, was making some. And anyway, it was very cute, and she's such a nice teacher. She's so kind to me, so positive. So I took some tips both in the teaching and the learning from her, but then I did add the eyelashes. You know how I like to add eyelashes onto the bees. And so anyway, that is my good friend Tony wanted to share her materials and her time with me. And then her husband does tons of woodworking and turning of things, you know what I mean? And he made this and gave it to me. Look at this beautiful pen. And so, can you guys figure out what that is? It's something that everybody has seen, but he put it into the pen and he mixed his acrylic or whatever else, his potions, and made this gorgeous pen. And it's refillable. I don't even know if I want to use it. And then, like, is that great? So I'll never lose it, hopefully. I'm probably not. I'm gonna just leave it in here, but, okay, this is loofah, okay? It's like a bit of loofah sponge, and then I mean, this is the perfect color. In fact, they said, um, Tony said to Andy, "Hey, where's that purple pen? That was Lisa's birthday pen." So everybody knows I like the color purple. But anyway, these guys, Tony and Andy, they're perfect for each other. And they are so crafty and fun. So anyway, I went over there and hung out with them this morning. And then, came back here, took care of my dogs, etc. So anyway, I had to show you that because they were right on top of things and I didn't want them to get ink on them. Isn't that cool, Deb? I used to do counted cross stitch too, Jean, and then literally that's what I told her though also about that llama. I was like, okay, I am probably gonna have to get a jeweler's loop or something if I'm gonna do this again. I'll have all this stuff. Okay, so here's our beautiful paper pumpkin kit. Love it already. It's got lots of real red. And then right on the front, it shows you immediately what you get to make. Supplies in here are for 9 cards. Keep in mind what I said at the beginning of the video. This is $25. Have you looked at cards at the grocery store? Okay. They are not $25 for 9. And when you see all of the layering and texture and interest in these cards, plus factor in how good it is for you to have a crafting hobby, you're going to see the value in this. Okay. So everything comes obviously shrink wrapped very securely. And these boxes have been known to be submerged in water, come in all sorts of shapes, dented and crushed, because we don't know what happens in the mail, right? And most often, the kits are safe. So that's a tried and true shipping package for you. Okay, right away, I see we get some real red twine. If I do not know what the colors of all of my products are, because some people don't memorize that, like, we do. You can easily look back here. It'll show you the visual of everything you get. Coordinating Stampin' Up! Colors. Flirty Flamingo, Petal Pink, Real Red, and Champagne Foil. They're not messing around. 4 colors, okay, in the champagne foil. And then it also says, keep the party going if you want to get the dies. And finally, you can watch a video where the lovely and talented CEO of our company, Sarah Douglas, puts this together. It has some beautiful music in the background. It's highly edited, and it probably makes my video look like a, circus. But we are the Stamping Zoo. So you don't come here for the highly edited video. And if you're brand new, you're going to be sorely disappointed. Okay. So, oh my goodness, look, these are the instructions. What? No words? Just like we like it. People don't read these days. Okay. It's a scientific fact. So, we are going to just follow the directions in pictures. And then, since we have twine, they've also given us measurements here, okay? And so you don't even need a ruler, all right? You're not going to just guess and cut off way too much. No, we're not going to do that. We are going to follow the instructions as best I can. And then I will try to grab some extra pieces and parts, and we will see what we can make in the form of an alternate, okay? This is a little graphic that where you can store this the stamps, because keep in mind, this is like just a little extra stamp set for your stash. There are a couple of paper pumpkin sets that have like specific sentiments, sympathy mostly. And they're just in a special place because I just need to know where those stamp sets are. And they came from paper pumpkins. Jean says she can't remember the last time she's looked at cards in the store, let alone prices. How much is a Hallmark card? Well, it is not uncommon for the cards at my store, my Albertsons grocery store. And most of them are papyrus. But even the not fancy, just single layer cards are about $5.99. $5.99. And then, of course, they go up from there, and they definitely have like $20 cards and stuff. Now, some of them are laser cut, but big whoop. We can do so many fun things here. I don't care about that. Okay, I'm going to take my block. I'm going to use on the cleaner side, okay? We do not sell this block anymore. We did. However, I think that you can get something very similar if you just look for a nail file sanding block, and it's like a really fine grit. So this is not going to be from Home Depot. Okay, that will rough these up beyond recognition. What you want is just some fine grain. And I am doing this because photopolymer stamps have a film that I guess gets developed in processing, manufacturing, that somewhat inhibits letting the ink adhere to it. And so we're just kind of roughing them up and getting that off, okay? We're saying, welcome to the world, baby girl. And then I'm just going to take the chamois. And notice I'm doing this before I take them off because it's easier. That's why. If you end up taking them up, putting them on a block, you can still sand them. But this is just how I prime all my stamp sets that are photopolymer. You don't have to do it to red rubber because red rubber, different material, different manufacturing process, just works out better that way. Okay, both photopolymer and red rubber have their own specific uses. Some red rubber is better for, red rubber is better for detailed images. Photopolymer is obviously better for two-step stamping. And I believe distinctive stamps have to be photopolymer as well. Now, I'm not sure why these are in there because we should have, these were separate. That's not normal, but let's just go through this anyway. No, they didn't forget them because they're there. Maybe they thought we needed more. I'm not sure. But anyway, these are glue dots, okay? In this case, it's very nice to have a take your pick tool to work with these specific glue dots the way they are on a flat sheet. It is not impossible, but it's much nicer. But here's some dimensionals. They look different. They're not minis, and they're not regular sized. Look at that. They're middlings. Okay, I like that. Ooh, this looks like a playing card, doesn't it? Okay, so this is going to be on 3 of the card fronts. We know that. Let me make sure you guys can see this stuff. And then, oh ho, don't forget about the beautiful envelopes you get. This is another thing you won't find in the store. If you do, you're going to pay for it. And they're not messing around. Okay, then we have 3 card bases. And when you're taking the paper pumpkin apart, notice it's not like all the card bases are together, all the pieces are together. They kind of separate them, well, I think by material sometimes, but also by card. So just know that then there's like 3 more card fronts and then a bunch of hearts, and everything's laser cut, or I don't know if we ever get cardstock stickers that you don't cut things out. Okay. And then here's, oh, I love these. This is like Flirty Flamingo Marbled, because this kit does coordinate with the Marbled Elegance suite of products. I actually have the paper sitting right next to me because the Marbled Elegance suite of products is what I chose to use for January Jubilee. And FYI, January Jubilee is going to go into the mail on Tuesday. And what's this? Oh, then card bases. Okay, regular card bases. Oh, look at this. They have, look at that. See that tiny imprint of hearts? I don't know where that comes into play, but we'll find out. And maybe it helps us line them up. Or maybe it's a slight decorative element. Okay, and then finally, oh my gosh, these are beautiful. We have a whole sheet of these hearts. I think some of these are meant to go on. Now, these are stickers, okay? I think some of these are meant to go on the back of your envelopes. I don't think I'm using them for that. I think I'm going to like use them for decorative pieces on the card. And then finally, you've got these laser cuts. Sorry, that one was like kind of blinding me. But isn't that gorgeous? That's class right there. That's classy. Yeah. Hi, Lori. I know let's talk about when it arrives. It arrives on or around the 15th of the month. And so I find that mine sometimes arrives later. I don't think like a certain zip code always gets them first or gets them second or whatever. Also, they aren't sent priority mail. They're sent first class mail. So depends on how your postman or woman feels on that given day. That's why you always want to give them a card or a little treat every once in a while, okay? Because you want to stay friends with the postman. I am going to put this off to the side because I have my own larger stamp pad, which I feel is a little bit easier to work with, but also I like to save these either for special projects at events or for my new stampers, okay? And then finally, the first month you order Paper Pumpkin, it comes to you with a D block. And then after that, it's not this block. It's not this ergonomic block. It's like sliced in half, okay? It's a little more economical, but it works just fine. I had one in here to show you. But then after that, every stamp fits on a D block. Did you know that? Sometimes you might have to layer them diagonally, but every stamp in the Paper Pumpkin is meant to fit on a D block or smaller, okay? So just keep that in mind. There's a lot of things that go into making a successful Paper Pumpkin. And there's also a huge community of people, some of you watching me now, who love to look at Paper Pumpkin every month and love to work on alternates. I would love to see your alternates. Just tag me in social media, the Stamping Zoo, hashtag the Stamping Zoo, and then I will display your alternate on my Facebook page. And I just can't wait to see all of your alternates. There's also a Facebook page that was started by Rachel Tessman that is exclusively Facebook. I think it's called Paper Pumpkin Fan Club, right? And so don't forget about that. Okay, so the instructions here tell you this is for card 1. You need all these supplies. Card 2, and finally card 3. Oh, that's not very much. Okay, let's warm up with card 3. And so it says we need the card base. We need And don't forget, I am going to announce the winners of the prizes that I have to give out for participation. They really are for participation um, during the Saleabration Series. And if you missed a day or two, don't worry, because again, you can purchase the PDF tutorial of the 25 projects for $20, and the link is in the description of this video. Okay, where is that? I just punched out that beautiful heart, and then I bet I set it somewhere off to the side. Yes, I did. Okay, so we need that. And we need Celebrate Love. We need ink, dimensionals. Oh, we need that little guy. We need a banner. So along with the hearts, there are banners down here. And when you're choosing banners, you know, sometimes there'll be different sizes. They'll be longer or shorter than one another. So just keep your eye on that. There will also usually be one or two extras of the printed materials because, you know, every once in a while your stamps kind of go wackadoo on you. However, if you have a piece of grid paper, Lord, that's busy. You have a piece of grid paper, or if you just want to use the cardboard that came in the kit, use that to test out your stamps, okay, before you put them onto your final pieces and parts. And finally, whether you're watching me or following along with Sarah, you will notice that we stamp before we stick. Okay, so we are going to stamp our sentiment on this before we stick it onto anything else, because then again, if it doesn't go quite as we expected, then we only have to try again on this piece. We didn't like stick anything else to it and then have to worry about how to, you know, beep, 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 back that up. All right, so where's my little stamp set? It's so clear. Yes, it is, Lisa. Come on. Okay, it was right here. Come on now. It's got to be in the, there's too many pieces and parts, you guys. Oh, sure enough. Okay, who else? Who has their kit already? Lori. Jean hasn't gotten hers. Neither's Lori. Well, it's the 19th. So I don't know. That's probably average-ish for me. For a while, it was coming on like the 16th, and then it was like, seemed to be bouncing around a little bit. Okay, Celebrate Love. Oh my goodness. You know me and Sappy Dappy, but we're going to make them. Okay, that's stamped. Great. So I'm feeling okay about it. I'm going to bring my little banner down. Of course, it's perfectly sized for this stamp. I can hardly see it. And let's see how it works out. Hey, not bad. Lucky ducky. Okay, and then is that all the stamping on this? I think it is, except what's that? Oh, yeah, the heart embellishments. Okay, well, that's all the stamping for now, but I could totally see taking this card front and doing some things to it, and maybe we will do that as our alternate. Doing some things to it. You know what I mean? Stamping it, splattering it. You could even rub some embossing powder on it. That's what we're doing. Okay. See, I don't even have anything planned. I was like, it's just going to come to me like a dream. Okay, and so card base, check. I love this. Yeah, these are obviously meant to be unisex cards, probably for a wide range of ages, right? Oh, yeah, I know. No mail tomorrow. No mail tomorrow because I'm still waiting for a debit card that I asked for 2 weeks ago. They're probably mad. They're like, look, you've lost it. Then that's life. Live without it for a while. Then you'll appreciate it more. And yeah, I lost it. I didn't really lose it. I just didn't know which pair of pants it was in until the day after I canceled it. Yep, that's true. I literally put hand in those pants and there it was. They'd gone through the washer and the dryer. And yep. So anyway, that's my punishment is the bank is taking its sweet time. Oh my gosh. Okay, speaking of sweet, let's talk about things we can control, Lisa. These are glittery pink hearts. I'm in love. I am in love. Let's celebrate love. All right. You talked me into it. Stamp it up. Okay, so it's telling us here. Okay, so now this is like the ingredients list, right? Now we have to go over to the instructions. And so again, that's card number 3. So we find number 3. Gotcha, number 3. That's one of my lucky numbers, 3 and 9. In case you're wondering, I don't know. Why would you be? I don't put a lot of stock in that, but if somebody asks me, it's 3 and 9. Okay, so it says here we stamped our sentiment because I wasn't paying attention to instructions. That happens. I'm going to use an existing pack of dimensionals that I have open already. It says to use 5, and it even tells me where to put them. Okay, so I mean, if you are brand new to this, you're going to have to work hard to fail because it's saying like, take these that are shaped like this and put them on this card and put them right here. Okay, so we take this and we're going to put these in the corner and one in the center. Yeah, we can do this. Okay, and then it says flip it over and put it in the middle of the card. You just need to make sure that you've got the opening of the card on the right side. That's a tough thing sometimes. Ask me how I know. Love it when you think you're like, oh God, my card's so perfect. I could look at it all day, and then you go, wait a minute, what? What? Oh, cut off the front, start again. Okay, and then this goes here. I can do it. I could bring in my ruler if I needed to, but I don't need to. Okay, because that's how cool we are here. Oh goodness. Now it says, hey, I want you to take these dimensionals and cut them in half. I'm just going to show you, and then I'm going to do another quick change on you. See, it says, take a dimensional, cut it in half, and then I want you to place them in these certain places. Some of them have a whole piece, some of them have a half piece. That's probably why they were using the ones that look a little bit smaller. Maybe we're going to that. But since I already have existing product, I'm going to use some mini Stampin' Dimensionals, and I'm going to use some regular Stampin' Dimensionals. Okay, I could cut them, but I don't have to. And so as you are coming, let's say you're a brand new crafter, as you are coming to this world of crafting, you can slowly add some little pieces and parts that make your projects that much easier, right? So you can purchase a little pack of mini dimensionals. You can purchase a take your pick tool. These are all items like $20 and under, way under on the dimensionals. I think they're like $5. So anyway, I can kind of see like where it's having us put these. And is there room for this one? Oh, where do they want those cut? They want this one cut, but this one I can use a mini. Okay, good. And what about this side? Feeling like I don't even think I can put a mini in there. Oh, I see. See, they show you. It's kind of like a little Where's Waldo kind of thing. Sometimes you have to look for these little spots, but they're there because that's what Stampin' Up! Does is they are very clever about creating these. Oh, let's see. So also, just Stampin' Up! Video every month with the person in charge of this and some other alternates. I think that's just for demonstrators though. But that's another plus of getting yourself a starter kit is you are then included in the community of demonstrators. It doesn't mean you have to demonstrate. It just means you can if you want to, and you get the same benefits as I do as far as access to the exclusive Facebook group. There's so much that goes on over there. There are oodles of ideas from people just like me, just like you. And then corporate comes on sometimes and they show us special things as well. Okay, what does it say to do with this? Oh, it says put 2 glue dots. How do I know that's a glue dot? The little round circles are glue dots. The hexagons are Stampin' Dimensionals, okay? So let me grab those glue dots. I actually kind of like the glue dots in here now that I've developed a little system. The system is choose the take your pick tool, okay? So I want to, it says like it says stamp it, turn it over, put 2 glue dots, one on either side. I immediately messed up my first one. Okay. So I pick it with that guy right there. Kind of give it a little kick with the take your pick tool. And then I kick it on and then I peel off the backing. And sometimes it wants to escape from you, but you don't let it. You go get in there, get in the trash bowl. And then you just put this across your heart and even shows you kind of like where it should be. Oh, that's beautiful. Whoops. Hold on now. You know what? I think I need one in the middle. I must have not brought those in enough. That's okay. We give you extra. Remember, extra adhesives. So don't worry about that. And then they kind of show me in the picture where to bring this down to. And then finally, I am going to, again, take your pick is helpful. Since I have it, I want to show you why it's helpful. Not essential though, not essential. Okay, if you have a little pair of scissors, remember how I told you you're gonna need scissors? Maybe. Well, you can use the tips of your scissors as tweezers. It's not recommended. It's not OSHA recommended, but you can. And then guess what? Oh my gosh, you have this card and look at all of the texture, the color. You can look through this because it's on dimensionals and see all of that. My camera's going crazy because it's like too much beautification. And then finally, as I said, it will go in this envelope. And if you want to, you can use one of these hearts to seal it with a kiss or with a heart. Do we like that? That's really pretty. I am not going to do that. And there's adhesive on these, so you can do them the old-fashioned way. Look at that. I'm in love with it. I cannot wait to send all these out. Get it? I'm in love with it. I am. Now look what they've done on these stickers. They've given us the heart, and then there's, oh no, they're like embossed. They're embossed hearts. Try and get that from Hallmark. No, I'm just kidding. No disrespect to Hallmark. They do their thing. And we do ours, right? Okay, let's make card number 1. So again, let's go back to our list of ingredients. And here's what we need for card number 1. We need, that beautiful marbled paper. Okay, and then we need, I'm just gonna, as I'm grabbing the pieces, I'll pull them out. We need one of those. We need the marbled paper. I bet we need those and this. I think I saw that. Yep, we need one of these. Okay, easy enough. And see, like there's 3 patterns that use this and they've given us 4. So there's your extra. And let's see. Oh no, that's on card 2. Card 1 is this heart. Is it? Let me pull that card front and see. Some of those hearts are printed and some of them are, let's just see here. Yeah, some of them are printed. Maybe all of them are printed. Here we go. That doesn't go there. Nope. Oh, that goes on card 2. See, these are printed and then look, these are punch outs. You can save those and use them for something else or add a little bit extra texture to this card itself. But either way you want to do it is fine. Now, it has on here a couple of hearts that are not there. Are those stamped? Let's take a look. And we're going to use the twine. Okay. Let's look. Number one. Yep, that heart. Those are stamped. And we're going to use some twine. And, oh, and we will use some gold pieces of these hearts. So not all of these hearts are meant for the envelopes, obviously, because you'd only need 9. Okay. All right. So let's do it to it. I am going to grab, there's a solid heart and there's a lined heart. We want the little solid heart. And that's what it's telling us, right? Oops, you can't see right there. It also wants the "You're my favorite" on here. Now, again, because I have extra blocks, I am going to block these up. But if you're just working with a brand new paper pumpkin kit, or if you just want to keep it simple, sweetie, then just do your stamping one at a time and then clean them. That's cleaning them on the chamois or a wet wipe even, and then go to the next sentiment or image, okay? But since I have the blocks, we are going to use them in the interest of time, okay? You're my favorite. Oh, so cute. And how can I give 3 cards away that say you're my favorite? Okay, don't worry about it. You could say like, you're my favorite teacher. You're my favorite boy or girlfriend. You're my favorite coworker. No, I don't think so. That's a little much for a coworker. But I don't know. Maybe not. You know, I'll leave that up to your discretion. Okay, and so we're going to have so many hearts. It's just a layer of hearts on this card. Okay, so let's start with our stamping. Okay, and I like to, I am using the bone folder on this. You don't have to. In fact, you can use a block as your bone folder. I do like to crease the card base itself, though. Cards just sit better when that's been done. So just take a moment to do that. It will not hurt you. It won't hurt you. Oops, it won't hurt you at all. Okay, now I am also going to test out this heart. In particular, this is a solid blob of ink, right? And so that's a lot of photopolymer it's covering. Oh, it looks fantastic. Did I re-ink my real red? Because it is like rocking it. I wonder if I did. Don't forget to re-ink your ink pads, everybody, or use, I know we're talking about paper pumpkin, but I know a lot of you, I see a lot of names here, and a lot of you, I know, have your own ink pads. Don't forget to re-ink them. Okay, so it's even showing us, take the stamp, put it in the ink, and then you stamp this one, you stamp this one, and you stamp this one. Oh my gosh, I love it. Sometimes I just want to be told what to do. And I know you don't believe that if you know me even a little bit, but sometimes I want to be told what to do. And so I let Paper Pumpkin boss me around. Okay? Don't try it before you ask. Just mentioning that. But otherwise, yes, I will let Paper Pumpkin boss me. Okay. And did I get this over far enough? Okay, I did. It's all right. Okay, we're starting our layering card front right now. The other, we may as well do the stamping at the same time. You're my favorite. And again, I'm going to test it out on my grid paper. Do you guys have a favorite paper pumpkin from last year that you can remember since we're starting a brand new year? Guys, I don't. They're all just like jumbled up in this beautiful, colorful kaleidoscope of kits. But I don't know. But I'm always glad to see them come. And I mean, who doesn't want a fun little kit arriving in your mailbox, right? It makes going to the mailbox fun. Your neighbors wonder, why is she skipping to her mailbox? What could possibly be going on? And you tell them, oh, I have all this fun waiting for me. Oh, okay. They get it then. They're like, oh, all right. What is this you're speaking of? Paper pumpkin. And then you can take the opportunity to include your neighbors in the paper pumpkin fun. And pretty soon, everybody is getting paper pumpkin in the cul-de-sac. I'm just saying. Doesn't that sound like a fun thing? I'm going to start doing that. Going to start skipping out to the mailbox, and we'll see if they are intrigued or if they are slightly scared. It's sixes. We're not sure how that's going to work out. Okay, that's really not a ton of stamping. We've got this cool heart. Where's that thing going to go? Oh, it goes right in here with dimensionales. Let me get those because of dimensionals. And boop, boop, boop. Does everybody have tomorrow off? I know some of you are retired. Just cool it. Just cool it, all right? No showing off. I have tomorrow off. Guess what I'm doing? I'm playing with stamps, inks, and paper. Yay! Okay. Now I need these hearts, and that's that sticker sheet. Beautiful sticker sheet. Oh, here we go. I think some of these are cut. Okay, there we go. See, some of these are cut and some of them are just embossed. I bet the ones that are just embossed, there's quite a few of them. There's probably 9 of them. Those are probably the ones that go on the back of your cards. Okay. So let's see. These don't go up on dimensionals because they're already stickety stick. There is a way to do that, but we're not going to talk about that today. We will show that little technique later. Okay, so this is going to go in here. I like their layout, but I probably wouldn't be able to. I would do something totally different because that's just me. Okay, this needs to go under here. And so remember how it showed you the certain way to put your dimensionals? Well, that's helpful because then your dimensionals aren't in the way. And yeah, I definitely could be doing this in the wrong order. Okay, that's gorgeous. I think I've got it. By George. She's got it. Now, where'd our beautiful real red twine go? So this is super fun, I gotta say. Okay, oh, there's my twine. We give you more of this too than you need. Not a ton, okay, but thank you for sharing, Pam. Ooh, when I finish this card, we're going to talk about the winners, okay? The winners of the little prizes I'm going to be sending out in a few days. Yay! Okay, it says we need 20 inches. Good Lord. Okay, we're going to do it. 18. Okay, so this whole thing is 18. Okay. And 2. And you don't have to be, again, you don't have to get it down to the like 1/4 of an inch because there's going to be extra on there. Famous last words. Now there will be. Okay. And then this guy is going to get, I'm going to try and follow the instructions. Gets wrapped around the bottom 1/3 of the card. Okay. This is like not a faux wraparound. This is a real wraparound. You want to bring it high enough so that you can put your sentiment over the top of this, but also it's really kind of showing you, like, position it so that it's right underneath this die cut heart. It's right underneath your stamped heart. You can kind of see those things. Okay, and then, oh, hey, watch out, mister. I have another helpful tool because I am a small business of 1 with 2 dogs. They don't have thumbs. So I need some help here. And I'm going to take it in the form of reverse tweezers. We do sell reverse tweezers and an embossing additions kit. This particular pair I'm using right now is pretty good. And they are from Amazon. They are not necessarily for embossing, but they make a good third hand. Okay. So it's like a pack of 6. And if you were in a class with me in December, you got them. Just as a little gifty in your stocking. Okay, let's see if I can get this bow going in the right direction. We're starting off pretty good. Hey, baby, looking good. Okay, and then probably going to bring this in just a touch. So put your finger over the knot of the bow, and when you're pulling twine, that helps it to stay straight. It's not always a guarantee, but it helps it. I'm going to trim a little more off. I am not making it as short as their picture. I don't like little teeny short tails like that. Look at that. No. I mean, why bother? That's no fun. Okay. Just my thoughts. All right. And then it's going to say, turn this over and put some dimensionals on it. And they want it all around the outside, but I'm going to sneak some on the inside too. Hello, Judy. I am very happy to have you here, and it's nice to see your name pop up. Okay, boop, boop. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and put this on the card base. Just again, check the opening, right? Oh, look at that. And then wait until you see it shine and shimmer through these little die-cut hearts. It's so cute. So they have added a lot of texture and dimension in this card, but you haven't done much work. You know what I mean? Kind of the work's done for you. Like I said, I let Paper Pumpkin boss me around, and that's saying something. Okay, I'm going to bring this down just a titch. That means a tiny bit. Okay. And then this guy is going right up there. I am watching it like a hawk. Okay. And then this, they say to put the dimensionals right in the middle. I don't know. Do I want to do that? No. What I want to do is I'm bringing my minis in again. Okay, this is, this is like alternate adhesives. So not essential, but helpful because I want to build like a channel in the middle. I don't like my adhesives holding down my twine and my ribbon. Let it flow free. Give it freedom, people. It doesn't lay quite right sometimes. And so now we're going to slide right in there. Okay, you're my favorite. Dang it. Is that cute or what? It's going to get a little bit cuter, believe it or not, because we are going to put 3 of these hearts on it. No, we're going to put 5 hearts on it. See, they don't, I hate getting those type of kits where you got them and then you were like, oh, this is fun. And it's like, nope, we're not going to give you any fun supplies. Or, nope, you're going to be just a few yards short of something that you really wanted to have. Like when you buy patio furniture and you put it together and it's like, oh, I'm sorry. You wanted 10 screws? Well, that one that you dropped under the deck? You better go finding it because we're not giving you an extra one. Man, they really there's no extra pieces these days. I had to put this desk together for this office and I'm dying to, but not dying to. You know what I mean? It is adorable. Thank you, Deb, for chatting with me. Deb's chatting. Pam's chatting. Hello, ladies. Oh my gosh. My favorite so far. We've only made 2. I like the other one just fine, but this one is great because it's like it's coordinated effort of all the hearts. And then you're my favorite. And you can put other things inside it. You can write a little secret message because it is going to be for your favorite, right? You do not have to tell us what you're going to write. It's a secret. And then, of course, I'm going to put this one in its envelope right away. We'll probably take them out at the end and admire them. Now, finally, let's make lucky number 2. This one has a lot of die cut pieces. It's not that I don't want to make it. It's that I hope it doesn't um, take a lot of time. You know what? I won't let it take a lot of time. It'll be fine. Paper pumpkin doesn't take a lot of time. I don't know what I'm even worried about. But you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these things. Look, 6 of these lines of hearts. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it to it. Jean says, was one of the paper pumpkin kits Thoughtful Wishes, and it had lots of Highland Heather. Is that one you liked? It may have been, yes. And it may have coordinated with the one with all the lavender in it. You know, the suite of products with all the lavender, Painted Wishes. I bet it was, Jean. Good memory. Good job, lady. Thanks for reminding me. I certainly didn't remember that. I love it, though, when they coordinate with our existing products, because then you can get even more mileage out of things you already have. Or it sometimes makes you, it's like the tipping point of, oh, well, I wasn't sure if I wanted that other bundle. But now that I know I'm going to have all these extra ideas and supplies from Paper Pumpkin, then yes, I'll go ahead. So it gives you like an idea for how to use things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. 1 of this little banner. 2 of those humongo hearts. And 1 of those love stickers. Oh God, it's gonna be gushy here. Oh my gosh, this pink marbled elegance. I love it. Okay, and we need some twine again. We'll get into that in a minute. I think we have everything else. Okay, good to go. And number 2, where are you? Here it is. Oh, it's very pretty. Very elegant. Très elegant. Okay. It says we're supposed to put you on this, and then the love you. And the love part is going to come from this beautiful sticker. Check that out. I love this champagne foil with the red. Gold would work fine. And gold is what is in the Marbled Elegance Designer Series paper. But I got to say, I like champagne. You're a class act, Paper Pumpkin. You're a class act. Okay, let's take the word you, block it up, and test it out, shall we? Okay, and then likewise, when you've used all of your love stickers, you can use this beautiful replica in stamp form. So long after the pieces and parts, we call those the consumables, long after the consumables are gone, you're left with the non-consumables, the stamps, the ink, okay? And you can do all sorts of fun things with that. Sorry, I was looking for my grid paper. Again, testing out our word. Pretty good. Okay. Not bad, baby. All right, and I think that's all the stamping on this one. It's mostly like just adhering those beautiful rows of hearts. Now, what did I do with that tiny banner? Here it is, and it needs to be facing this way. Why did I close the ink? I don't know. If you are enjoying this video, please share it. Thank you so much. If you already have, lots of you already have, but you know, I'll even take a thumbs up. Hey, I'll even take a subscriber, a new paper or a new, well, I'll take a new Paper Pumpkin subscriber. Absolutely. You can find that link in the description. But I'll take a new YouTube subscriber. How about that? How about somebody who's been watching me every once in a while? Come on, give it a subscription. And guess what? It's free. And you can also cancel it at any time. Kind of like my Zubilee Crafty Kit. That's not free, but you can cancel it at any time. Okay, so let's stop before we do these hearts. And I'm just going to tell you who the winners were. Again, I've got some little products here, and I'm a little smarter than I used to be. Lots of them are flat. Okay? Lots of them are flat. We have lots of really fun things to give away that are flat. All right. So, first winner is winner of an ephemera pack called Greetings for All, Sissy Noland. Sissy Noland, if you are out and about on social media land, please contact me with your mailing address. Do that either at the Stamping Zoo at outlook.com or in Messenger. Don't post it here. And you have 2 weeks to claim that. So the end of January, I would like you to claim this. Otherwise, I will choose somebody else from the drawing. But I'm so happy to tell you that you won just for, participating in the 10 Days of Celebration series. Now I have Kathy Sanford gets a brand new silicone craft sheet. Kathy Sanford, you're on here a lot of times. And so Kathy Sanford, I think I have your address, but you are welcome to confirm that with me. And thank you for watching and participating. Carla Kimball gets a very cool birthday treats mix and match ephemera pack. This coordinates nicely with the wildflower birthday set that we see on the cover of the mini catalog, as well as probably just making cards from scratch. And we also have a cake celebration bundle that's in the online exclusive. So all things birthday, that is going to be a fun one. And then I have maybe like an MVP. Okay. This one was one that I noticed a lot. And so they actually get some of the projects that I actually made. All right. And so let's see here. There we go. They get the High Chews banana flavor. All right. In the box. This was day one. And so you got measurements via email. And they get the coordinating card. Thanks a bunch. All right. They get a toadstool card. They get a pick a season card. These are all celebration items. They get a spring corners card. Oh, beautiful embossing. They get a friendly seagulls card. Oh my gosh. And finally, they get a Post-it and calendar holder with a teeny pen. It's so adorable. You just want it for the pen, right? Oh my gosh. I mean, check it out. I am sending this to Deborah Babcock because Deborah Babcock, if I didn't invite her to things, I would have sworn she was a stalker. She did a wonderful job of sharing my videos. She subscribed to things she wasn't subscribed to. She was looking around for stuff. She was asking me about Pinterest. And then, my gosh, she found it. And I know, you are so welcome, Deb. Thank you for participating, making it so fun. And like I said, you all did so much. And Kathy Sock, I'm going to be sending you a card because I cannot send you product, but I am going to send you a card also from the Saleabration. You're going to be my MVP International. Okay. And so Kathy Sock, beautiful Canadian viewer, is on here right now. And so Kathy, I will be sending you a nice card from the Saleabration as well. Thank you to everyone. Like I said, I have most addresses, but Sissy in particular, I don't have your address. And so I will post these on my email as well. It might be a few days. It's not going to be tonight. But after I get Zubilee out the door, then I'll post them so everybody can have notice again. But there we go. Oh, thank you so much, everybody. Yes, I really appreciate it. It was super fun. It was so much fun. I'm going to do it again in a year. Okay. Whew, give me a break. But well, thank you, Kathy. I do say I try to inspire, educate, and entertain. And I guess on some days if I do one of those three, I feel like I'm a winner. So if you take some good inspiration or a laugh or feel like you're part of a community, it's because you are. Okay. And so I just love having you here. And thank you so much. Okay, everybody, on with the gluing of these. You know what? That is why they made those things a different size. Those Stampin' Dimensionals is probably for these because they were like, we need something that's not as big as the biggies, but bigger than the smalls. Okay. And I'm actually going to grab those particular ones if I can find them. They're white. They look like everything else white sitting on my desk. Here they are. Okay. You're very, and that is just so nice. You guys are congratulating each other. It's just so kind. Okay, look. You want one? You can't see that. Look at this, and then I'm pointing off screen. You want one on the end of either end, and then you just kind of want to stagger in the middle. And they're like, that's enough. Don't freak out. That's enough. Oh, yes, those are like a perfect size. That's what's going on right here. They never miss a trick, right? I mean, it's so fun because you never, to my knowledge, going to open up a paper pumpkin and have it be haywire. Okay, they have got their stuff going on. Like these dimensionals totally fit these hearts. Who thought ahead to that? I don't know, but somebody did. And then we can all bombard Stampin' Up and say, we want the middle size. And they'll be like, oh God, why'd you have to show that off? We want a middle size of dimensionals. We want 5 sizes of dimensionals. Well, this isn't difficult at all. See, I guess I was thinking I would have to put a lot more dimensionals on this thing. Hold it though. We're having an issue over here with my hand lotion. I can see it. You know, I hate coming on here and looking like a stick. I don't mean skinny. I mean like dry as a stick. But then sometimes hand lotion is not a friend to paper crafts. Am I right? So you got to kind of like, let that settle in. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now I'm just going to stagger these and then put them on the card. I'm not going to put them like in a special order. But I am, however, going to put these on my hand like olives because it's fun. Just don't eat them. Don't get too wrapped up in it and eat them. Okay, that is, no, they're not very salty. I visited a new bakery. Well, it's new to me. I don't know how new it is. Newish bakery in town this morning. And I will say, I wished everything was cooked, like baked, just a touch more, a few minutes more. But really, I thought everything is very interesting. Now I did not eat all this, okay? It's going to take me several days and I probably will throw some of it away. But I got a sourdough brownie. Very cool. Has just a touch of funk in the back. You know what I mean? Like in the back notes, got a touch of funk in a good way. And it is like humongous. That's where I was like, yeah, I'm throwing some of this away. And then I got a cranberry cheddar scone. You would think no, but I think yes. Salty, tart, and a little sweet. It wasn't overly sweet, and that was very good. Again, it's really good when it was warm. And then I went to my friend's house, and they don't really like sweets, so I didn't bother taking them in. And anyway, then when I got in the car, of course, I wanted another bite of it, but cold, no, I could tell like, oh, this isn't completely cooked like I would want it cooked. I don't run the bakery. Throw it, throw it in the freezer, really. I'll just nibble on it. Okay, this is where those little impressions come in place, right? They're going to help us know where to place these because they don't go right up on the edge. But isn't that clever? Again, they don't miss a trick. And then I see that. And where is my ruler. Leslie, if you're on here, did I tell you that I went to buy, like, I was like, I need 3 more of these, and there's 16 or $17. Get real. My God. Okay, I'm just checking here. Just doing a check. Actually, let me do it from the top. Let's do, well, that's not really going to help. Let's see. Line it up on your grid. Okay. Dude. And sorry if I'm hitting that. Yeah, it's very close. It's close enough. Okay. So anyway, yes. Okay. Oh, what was the third thing I got? Or was that? No, there was something else. Oh, it was a cookie. It was a Ranger cookie. Yeah, good. But again, a little too undone in the middle. This place, I mean, I love to cook and especially bake. And I certainly was no professional, but I did teach and do a little catering like 50 years ago. Okay, like 20 years ago. But anyway, no formal training. So I don't want you thinking that I think I'm all that. But I take a keen interest in it. And I have a lot of respect for that. And also, my mom has been trained and runs a bakery restaurant with her husband. So I'm always like scouting out stuff to show my mom. And this was quite an operation. There were probably 10 bakers in the back. That's a lot of bakers. And but this place is run by, we actually have a group. We have a couple of restaurant groups in Boise now because that's how big time we are. And they are corporations that own several restaurants, right? I think this particular one owns about 4. And anyway, my thought when I went in there was that they probably make all the desserts for their other restaurants in this bakery. Plus, then they have this bakery. It didn't, I thought everything was really reasonably priced, which is refreshing. I mean, like this slab of brownie was like $4.25. That's not bad for, a home cooked thing. Well, handmade thing like that. That one tried to go a little askew on me, but these little, the very light impressions in the back, very helpful. Very, very helpful. Okay, and finally, we're at the top. Like, once you just focus on getting that first one placed, and then you're good. Okay, just because you just want to keep these straight. Okay, the little pointy things, keep those straight. And finally, oh, yes, ma'am. What? Get off there. A renegade glue dot. Oh, well, that's fine because we need some glue dots on this. Actually, I'm going to cheat and I'm going to use this. See, so once you have other things, you can do whatever you want with your paper pumpkin. It mixes and matches with our other products just fine, right? Hey, that's beautiful. It looks like grade school to me. This does. This like big fat heart. Okay, and then oh, did I do something wrong? It says put this one on. No. Oh, yeah, I was supposed to separate those with dimensionals. Well, this one's not going to be that way. And I am going to glue this flat on anyway. There's a lot of dimension on this card. If I would have designed it, I might have said no on that anyway. So this is the editorial part, right? You can editorial. I mean, you can edit your card. You can editorial your card. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, so pretty. Look at this thing. Isn't it gorgeous? We're not even done yet. We don't even have our words on it. Okay, be careful with this because it's a little delicate, right? And so just peel it slowly. You should be fine. And what do I want? I want this. I need to see what I'm doing here. No, actually, after I said be delicate, I almost ripped it in two. L is for Lisa. Slow down, Lisa. Okay, forget that. That's not going to work after all. You don't need tweezers. Get rid of those things. But it comes down here. It's right by this top piece. I know you're getting some glare on that, huh? Top piece. Then it comes off. Okay, and then I'm going to eek. I'm going to come over here and kind of straighten this baby out. Oh, it's very interesting. The OVE kind of there. Okay, and then I've gone off the rails with my embossing. I'm using everything, just like whatevs. Love you. Beautiful. And finally, we're going to bring some more of that twine in. This like intensely red twine. I would almost say it's cherry cobbler if I didn't know better, but nope, it matches. And it says 8 inches, but guess what? I'm going to freehand it because I know that I've tied enough bows to know that, yeah, I'm probably going to use about 8 inches. I'm tying it off the roll so that I only have extra on maybe one of the tails. The others will be fine. Okay, and now mind me, don't be twisting around like that. Remind me, don't get crazy. I can already tell I do want to cut that side a little bit. And finally, let's grab a glue dot. And what? Where'd you go? Again, like I'm looking for a little flat white thing. You think I would keep them in order? No, I don't. I wonder how much extra time I spend thinking around looking for things. I don't want to know. I don't need to know. No, thanks. Okay. Since I know, actually, I need to put this on there. And I don't want it to be a big extra piece of adhesive, right? And the bow is so little. So I'm going to, I know you can't see what I'm doing here, but don't worry. I'll show you in a minute. Peel the backing off. Okay. And now I'm going to kind of scrunch it because I don't want to see that adhesive. And I also don't want other things to get adhered to it. But so I have it right in the knot of the bow. And I'm going to use it to kind of get that in order. Get in order. Better fly right. You know, I might like mash it in there. It's very handy. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Does this one have little hearts on it? I wonder. I don't think it does because it's kind of perfection the way it is. Nope, it doesn't. I know, Deb. It's cute too, right? Like, what the heck? Like, knocked it out of the ballpark again. Okay, so you have this guy. You have this guy. Beautiful. And, oh, that's so pretty. And then we have the first one that I said looked like a playing card. Look at that. Ooh. Okay, what are your favorite, or which one's your favorite? I don't know what to say. Well, we could do 1, 2, and 3. Okay, you write that down, and I'm going to grab just a couple of pieces, and we are going to do a tiny bit of modification. How about that? Just for fun. And I don't even have the Marbled Elegance, whatever it was called, all those hearts, dies, right? I took a pass on that this year. I was like, I don't think I need them. So I hope I don't regret that because I don't say that very often. You know I don't say I don't need that very often. But I do need the pieces and parts. Okay, so I'm allowed to use this and this and one of those card bases. I don't know if I will yet. And 2 is your favorite, but you love them all. Number 1, Jean. Number 2, Deb. I know, isn't it fun? Jean, I can't wait for you to get your kit too. And I hope you're home, comfortable, having a very nice time. Okay, so I am going to, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to grab a little piece of some of this stunning paper. Looks like an acrylic pour. And I've showed it before to you, so I will not bother you so much with it. Look at it. Or just use that one because you can't go wrong with any of this stuff. And then we have the champagne on that one, but it really plays off as gold a little bit too. And Kathy did get the, see, I did the same thing. I got the paper because, like, I'm not an idiot. It's gorgeous. But I decided to take a pass on the hearts. Okay, right now, let's do 4. Now, I realize that heart is red. Oh, I may have to use one of the papers that has a mix of pink and red because I am going to put some pink hearts on this thing as well. Okay, so don't you worry about that. We have choices. Oh, look at that. Same pattern, only the reds. But I want to bring some pink in. I love it. I can't help it. Oh, yes. There. That's probably it right there. You got me. You got me. And we'll use this top piece so we have a good little wedge of pink, but then it's still lots of red. Don't even know if I should waste the card base. Is this 4? Yes. 5. 5 1/4. So these are the papers that I chose to put into the January Zubilee kit. And we are using the Memorable Blooms bundle. And if I do say so myself, the cards are pretty, great, fun, all that stuff. And so we used all the Marbled Elegance products, the twine and everything, with this bundle. So I think it worked out really well. Okay, let's see here. Let's put in a little bit of, I could do a white card. Yeah. Okay, let's do a white card because that will kind of bring in the heart element. I need basic white thick, okay? Because I don't cheap out. We use basic white thick when we are making card bases, right? Because we don't want our cards to fall flat on their faces. How embarrassing. But we use basic white regular weight for everything else because it's so smooth that we can, it's best for stamping and die cutting and all the tricks of the trade that we like to do. Okay, so you need a pack of both. You do. You just do. Okay, and then what else do I want? Let's see. I want, I'm getting so stuffy right now. What's the dealio? Oh, I know what I was thinking. Well, I was thinking about using a background for this, like another mat. I don't really want to. No, I don't think so. Hold on. Did this go cockamamie on me? No, I guess not. All right. Kathy, if I just throw the brownie in the freezer, I'm still going to ingest all the calories. I know it'd be over a certain amount of time, but still, I don't know. I'll think about it. And when I say throw it away, I mean, I shouldn't even tell you guys this. I'm embarrassed, but I mean, throw it in the trash and take it out of the house to the trash can. Not that I would eat it out of my trash, but I don't quite trust myself. Okay? I'm just gonna say that. I don't quite, there's a tiny bit of me that doesn't trust myself. Yeah, baby. Okay, we're gonna stamp some pink hearts. We have a couple different hearts. We have this heart that we haven't even tried yet. Okay, so let's put this one up. Remember how I told you I wanted to splatter on this and do different things? Yeah, let's do a couple different things on it. Let's do some first and second generation stamping maybe with the Real Red. So we can get lots of different hues of the same color. Sorry, I hit your head. Hit you on the phone. And we could do the same with Flirty Flamingo if we wanted to. This is where the brilliance of Stampin' Up's color coordination really shines, doesn't it? Because you don't have to stop and try to figure out, do I have something that's close to this color? Because you do. You have something that's exactly the color because that's what they do for us. That might be a little melon mambo situation. I think it is. Okay, case in point. Melon mambo, good enough, right? So easy. Now I am going to, both of those colors are in this designer series paper. And, oh yeah. So cute. Finally, let's try the little one. The little one's awfully adorable. Yes, I love that. Oh, I don't even know if we're going to have any second generation. We might just go straight for it. And I can use 3 of these little hearts on this card and still not take away from any of the other projects. Now this, I don't think we're going to use this as the champagne foil, but guess what? We're going to turn it over and do it like that. And we'll just leave you in suspense. And this is not going to take that long, believe it or not. It's not going to. Okay, that's my Real Red. This is Melon Mambo. Yes. Work, you better work it, girl. Do your thing on the carpet. Okay. I don't want those on a perfect diagonal. Right. And we need to grab a special piece of equipment. Another paper pumpkin box. So that we can splatter. Yes. Splatter. And we are going to splatter probably with Mambo because I'm trying to offset all the colors in that, the Real Red in that heart, right? So let me grab it. You're on deck. I'm grabbing it. Is this it? Yep. Okay. We're not messing around. I got the dark. This is the paintbrush end, and I'm going to flick it. Yes. Right. I'm going to flick it. Okay. And then let's see here. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. So that's why you have to buy at least one kit because you need a spare kit to do all your little flicking in. Oh gosh, that's right, Kathy. It's not that I don't trust myself that I have to carry it out. It's that I don't want the dogs to get into the trash because, you know, they've like never gotten into the trash, but they might start. And I think if they got into that humongous chocolate sourdough brownie, we might actually have issues. So we don't even want them to do that, right? This thing, of course, I am going to ink it with a blending brush. Don't be silly. You knew I was going to do that. Yep, you knew I was going to. If we don't like it, we're not going to use it. But I bet we're going to like it. Let me find a blending brush that is not fully adulterated with something else, right? I have got to wash these things. I've got to. Because they all end up being the darkest version of themselves. Because I just grab them really quickly. I can't be bothered. And then everything is like the darkest red, the darkest this, the darkest that. That looks pretty good, actually. Okay, so going to rub off a little bit of it, get it kind of evened up. Now, as I'm doing this, you can see I'm creating a reverse. I'm creating like, well, you can use it as a stencil. So, right, you've got to harden, do it. Harden, do it. Don't be scared. Let's see. Can I just hold it like that? It's hard to hold this and do it at the same time. Okay, and then we're going to bring it in. Maybe like right there, just a tiny bit. There, this is easier to hold. Okay, see? Just like building interest on this thing. And then I am going to color this because there's a lot of white still on the card base, or this on the card front. And so I just want it to be Melon Mambo. And I don't want it to be all the same intensity. Aw, look at that. Oh, you'd never know. But we didn't want the champagne because it doesn't go with the thick pieces of gold on this. Oh my gosh, look at that paper. That's why the paper's not available right now. But when it becomes available again, would you please do me a favor and put it in your shopping cart? Okay? Because yes, I love selling it to you, but do it for yourself. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm going to do it. If you need to come back and watch me later, you can. But I'm going to take a few extra minutes here, and we are going to do what I was thinking I was going to do. I didn't know. Was I going to be wild enough to do it? Then I'm like, yes, you have to do it, Lisa. Okay, metallic gold. And I'm not going to use the embossing buddy. Okay, like call me crazy, but I'm not going to use the embossing buddy because this is going to be a random thing. This is not stamped on. Yeah, we're using those. This is not going to be stamped on embossing. This is going to be drug on. Okay, so look, that's what I'm doing. Come up around this corner, and then I want to do it over here, but it's random. Okay, so I'm literally pulling it and dragging it through the Versamark. Then I'm bringing in the wow. If you don't have the wow, don't even bother. All right, just get yourself some new embossing powder. You deserve it. And if there ends up being a line where you've dragged this through, then you just take your paintbrush and do away with that. Oh, this is like so good. I like it. It's so good. And like, there's even like, there's some here all over that heart. We're just going to let it go, girl. We're going to see how it happens. In fact, we're going to let it go, girl. I think if I heat that from underneath, that will stick. We'll find out. Okay. And of course, I need the heat tool. Where's that thing? What? I put it away. Well, that was dumb. It's like one of my most favorite things. You guys know this. You guys all know, right? Okay. Okay, Kathy, I will tell you though, that gold twisted twine that's in with the marbled elegance and the hearts, they're pretty cool. The heart embellishments. Okay, test it like a baby bottle. Okay, and then it's on 2. Now listen, I'm going to heat this from the bottom at first. You're probably not going to be able to see it. I'm usually not a heat from the bottom person, but I'm trying to not get some of this. Oh, there we go. I'm trying to not move that stuff that I just sprinkled on with no embossing powder. There we go. You don't need the Versamark. The Versamark is just there to hold it in place. But if you're going off wild like I am, you don't have to do that. See, my friends? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Love. Okie dokie. Hey, that's pretty fun. Okay. Love it. Now we have this. I don't even know if I want to put this on top. We have it. No, I don't think so, you guys. I don't want to put that on there. Sorry. One more thing we might do is this is what I want. I want a square knot. We're just going to try it. If we don't like it, we'll cut it off. But I want a square knot in the middle of this heart. This is gold mesh woven ribbon, something like that. 165715 is the item number. Open weave ribbon, that's what it's called. It's so cool. We had it in silver. I bought a bazillion rolls of it, used them on Christmas presents, etc. And so now it's time to embrace the gold open weave. And so I'm just trying to get these ends to go easty westy. Oh, good job, easty westy. You worked out quite nicely. And you can scrunch this ribbon into just about nothing. So if you're trying to like wrap it really tightly, then you can do that. And then it like explodes when you let it go. It's very fun. Okay, are we liking this card? It's still, okay, so I'm going to put this in and we can use either side of it for another project. Okay, and then this, I'm going to put dimensionals on it. I mean, don't be silly. You knew that was coming. Spoiler alert, she's going to use dimensionals. Oh my gosh. Revolutionary. No, not really. Don't forget to use the edges though, because they're the same dimensional stuff. And sometimes they're more handy than the regular hexagon shape. So just keep that in mind. Okay, and this and this. This is like a Valentine's, but with a little attitude, right? It's got a lot of texture. And maybe you don't care for it, but at least I've given you something else to think about. This is just one of a million alternates. I will post this on the Paper Pumpkin Fan Club, whatever it's called. I'll post this on the Rachel Tessman's Facebook page. If you guys will do me a favor and if you will post yours as well, because I want to see your alternates, right? Don't leave me hanging. Don't leave me hanging up top. Come on, up top. All right. Okay, and finally, now we're going to do some embellishments, right? And so where those little hearties go, but we need some other things too, because this is like kind of a rock and roll type card. Check that out. I mean, come on. It's like, don't mess with me. I love you. That's what it says. It's not demure. It's not quiet. It's I love you, dang it. So we got to get it some I love you, dang it embellishments. Gold hearts, gold sequins. I don't know if they're enough. I don't know if they're loud enough, right? We got these iridescent faceted gems. Maybe. I don't know if they're loud enough. Do it, Deborah. You got to open it. I know that you're in the middle of a big organization project, though. So, girl, I feel you. Like I said, I got to get that desk in here. I'm aching to get that desk in here, but that means I can't create for a few days. Druzy. Oh, yeah. This is a Druzy card if I ever saw it. The only thing that might bother me is these kind of like a little antiqued versus, I don't know. Let's just put one on there and see what happens. Let's put, these things are extra postage for sure because they are loud and proud. These Druzy dots are from the Christmas set, the vintage Christmas set, and they're supposed to resemble, Druzy is an actual thing. It's like when you bust open a crystal and it looks like that. That's what you're seeing. Yes. I love the Druzy dots on there. Now you can put whatever you want on it, but if you like that, feel free. Make your cards like that. I would be so honored. And you can draw on different colors and that I think that's the Druzy background. So anyway, here's your alternate. Okay, just one, but of course, hey, no disrespect to the cards as designed. I bow down to these because they are beautiful. You're my favorite. Love you and celebrate love. Love is love. We want to celebrate it with a beautiful card. So whatever type of love and whomever you love, you can find the perfect card for them in this paper pumpkin kit, which is January 2025 Hearts for You, right? Oh, come on. Let's make some heart cards. Let's spread some love around. There's, lots of people need love, don't they? Kind of, some might say, what it's all about. Okay, so I hope you have enjoyed that. If you have, please take a look at my other events in the descriptions and feel free to hit any of the registration links to find out more information before you sign up. And if you just love it all, then click the Join Now tab below and start saving now. Okay? It is during celebration, so you can save or you can earn all the celebration things that you want with every $60 purchase. But when you're a demonstrator or when you purchase the starter kit, after you purchase the starter kit, you get those rewards plus your demonstrator discount. Okay, so you don't really pay $60 for it. You pay $60 plus your demonstrator discount. See how they start to add up? So that's for smart shoppers only. So just letting you know, if you're a smart shopper, then you want to get the starter kit. And you are so welcome. Thank you, everybody. I'm glad I got to announce the prizes here. As I said, I probably will send out an email on Tuesday announcing the prize winners there as well. But you do have 2 weeks to get a hold of me. Not you guys if I have your address, okay? But like I said, I hope you have fun with your own paper pumpkin kit. And let's all go over and post on the Paper Pumpkin Facebook site and, show all our love for that. These colors are kind of weird, aren't they? But that's okay. And then this one, I think this one is my favorite pumpkin designed kit. But I got to tell you, I like this. I like my alternate. That's why I made it, right? Okay, so thank you so much, everyone. Have a wonderful night. I will be back here again on Thursday night at 7 p.m., I hope, to have another free class with you. Little Stanford chat, okay? All right, everybody. Have a great MLK day, and I'll see you soon.